Hello and welcome back to the video series Resource File Planning with me, your host, Andy Woolley. In this section we're going to talk about the planning overview, the rhyme and the reason of why we need this resource file, and ultimately what's its purpose. So yes, there's lots of people profess to tell you how to do keyword research, and to be fair, they're all right. You know, just getting started and understanding having a better understanding of your keywords is not a bad thing. You know, any way you start scratching the surface, you're going to find something underneath it that's going to be hopefully beneficial. Where it's hoped that both myself and Itamar Blauer, as part of our ebook series and within this video series, wish to add more value, is that we're giving you the rhyme and reason underneath that scratched surface, that you can really analyze the keywords and phrases that you've chosen and then put them to good use. So it might be a case of discovering more content, more phrases, more terminology that is relevant with target audience, that will connect and therefore drive them back to your brand, that they will do something. So you can obviously pass that over to your content writers. If you're not writing the content yourself, you may be, and then know that the content you're writing is not a waste of time. It's making sure it's relevant and it's going to connect with that target audience. Because ultimately, some of the goals that you'll have are making sales. And whilst not every website is monetary, every site is commercial. Commercial in the sense of you're selling your brand. Now, it might be selling a product, it might be selling a service. Likewise, it might be just awareness of an event or a charity or a workshop. But likewise, you're still selling that very essence of what you're talking about. So knowing the right keywords that you can use as your vehicle to connect you and your target audience to your brand is of utmost importance. And that brings me on to another very important point, is you will see lots and lots of videos out there and content regarding keywords, and they'll all offer different perspective. But I see it quite frequently, people say that keywords are dead. That's rubbish. And I'll tell you for why, because it's based in common sense. I'm talking to you now through the medium of video. The words I use are English. They are all labels, they're all structured, they are all, in one way or another, keywords. So, just if I hold this up to you for the moment and I show that to you, what is that? It's a pen. Do we describe it in any other way? Do we describe it as, I'm looking to buy an implement that helps me put ink on a piece of paper? No. Sometimes we use defined labels, keywords or phrases that meet our criteria. So is that ever going to change? In my opinion, no. It'll only keep evolving. You might find that some terminology is more popular than others. So I'll give you an example. I want to rank on page 1. I want to drive more traffic into my website. I want to get more people converting. I want to make more sales. Now, I didn't use the word SEO, but SEO is very much search engine optimization, very much the very means to achieve all those. People will type different things into the search query bar, and there lies the beauty of how you differentiate your brand. Knowing that you can choose the right keywords and phrases, and therefore weigh and measure which ones have more value and impact to connect with your target audience, but also define your offering, is what we will talk about in this video series. Remember, one of the key ingredients within the planning is if you fail to plan, then you're basically going to plan to fail. So you've got to know what your playbook is. What are you out to achieve? Is it grow your brand so big that you want to flip the website and you want to sell it? Is it about keeping more people employed? Is it about justifying your own wage? Just making sales for the sake of it? You have your own rhyme and reason. But know those rhyme and reason, and that's what we'll put into our aims and objectives to fulfill those goals by wielding the right keywords and phrases. So join me in the next video where we will walk through the planning and actually start putting into practice this template.